Good morning. This is Philip with RTX Honeybees. It's August 25th, 7:30 a.m. I'm over at my mother-in-law's house. I caught this swarm. I don't know how long ago. I noticed it a few days ago, and really late to be catching swarms. But I was just kind of lazy and left this swarm trap up. I've been intending to take most of my swarm traps down, uh, but we got something going on here. A lot of activity. Seeing a little bit of pollen coming in. Before I get started, uh, I haven't made a video in a long time. It's been hot. I've been super busy. Excuses. The bees are doing fine. I've lost a few colonies, two or three, uh, which happens this time of year down here when it gets hot like this and we get into a dearth. Smaller colonies generally get robbed out. So there's a squirrel right over my head. Anyway, I want to say how much I appreciate some of you all for consistently making videos. I mean, I'm really impressed when I see, Shane at Ziggy's Bees or DC or Mike Berry. You guys are, just as busy as I am, I'm sure, but you still find time to put out a lot of content. So I've grown to appreciate, how difficult that can be when you get a little bit burnt out and, don't want to take the time to sit down and edit a video at night. But anyway, we're going to take this down, see what we got, and we'll hopefully we have a decent colony. I brought some food for them. I'm going to try to figure out how to get in here. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that, but we'll just see. You'll see what we have same time I do. It's got some weight to it. We may have a good sized colony. May not need feeding either. Or where they're getting any food, except for what they brought with them. This is always the most fun part about catching a swarm, is opening that box for the first time. These bees may have been here for a while. I had not been over to my mother-in-law's house for, I don't know, a month or so, so they could have been here. I think I come out here each time to check them. Yeah, they've really got that properly down. The other thing it's always fun to figure out is what kind of bees you have. I'm not putting any smoke on them yet. All right, let's see what we got. Oh yeah, that's a really nice swarm. They have filled up all those combs. Make sure I don't be a queen here. Yeah, there are a lot of bees. Do the old test to see. They're small bees, which makes me think when I have tiny little bees, they seem to be more aggressive to me. So far, so good, right? It just kind of flew up at me a little bit, but not bad. I'll give them some just light puffs of smoke. Okay. This is the frame that's over by the edge. They are definitely building some comb. It's brand new. I think it's all brand new. They are festooning like crazy. All right. I'm going to take this. I think I'll shake the bees. He's somewhat down in there. Yeah, this box has deeps in the top and nothing in the bottom, which in the spring, leaving a colony this long, they would have comb built all on the bottom, and they might still. I got one here that's on my. She's not. She's not in the mood right now to sting me. Things could change. Having trouble getting this comb out, this frame out. Oh, there we go. That's blocked down so much. They've been here a while because they have plenty of brood. Matter of fact, it looks like right here there might be an emerging bee. Yeah, they've been here a while. I just hadn't been paying attention. There's lots of brood, lots of young brood all in here. So far the bees are not too ornery. Uh-oh. Let me do this. Yeah, this came out like this. On a normal inspection, that would be all I really needed to see was really, really young brood, maybe some eggs. But since this is my first time to see these, I want to have a little closer look. There's a lot of bees in here. I need to get them probably moved soon, because they will start drawing comb on the bottom of these frames. Yeah, a lot of milk brood. A lot of milk brood in this area over here. These are really small compared to what I normally see. Not seeing a queen yet, but like I said, she's here. Yeah, there's some eggs in there too. Oh yeah, that's a lot of honey on that frame. Yeah, these bees don't need any food. If I see the queen on this frame, since I hadn't seen her on the others, she might have ran down to the side of the box. There's capped honey on that side. Lots more brood on this side. I don't want to see the queen just to see if she's got a mark on her. I'm a quarter mile from my bee yard, but I know there's a couple more people who have some colonies within a half mile or so of here. Okay, we're just going to put these back together. And I'm not even going to worry about feeding them right now. I'm going to show you guys something. You know, I moved this box. I moved this box forward about 10, 12 feet. And sure, I don't see the queen here. Ouch. Got my first sting. My fault, probably. If I can get some smoke on my where it is, confuse them. And that was one of those good ones too, right by the fingernail. Those really hit a nerve, you know what I mean. That's a really nice caught swarm for this time of year. That's not what I'd call a let it fly swarm. Of course, it's in August. I'm not sure what the rhyme is for August. Maybe someone can tell me in the comments. Swarm in July, let it fly. Swarm in August is a bust? I don't know. See guys, this is why you don't want to move your bees in the daytime. You're going to lose a whole lot of foragers if you do. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give these guys an oxalic acid treatment. I'm going to use my new tool called a GasVap. Right there. Got this from, let me see. Does it have the information on the outside here? I should have that information. Oh, here it is, right here a bit. I get this from Bridge Cottage Bees Limited. They're in Upper Blacksbury Hill, Upper Cladford, Andover in the United Kingdom. Cost me about $95 US to get this shipped over. I'm going to do a complete review. I've used it a little bit. I'm having some issues with it. I don't really want to get into too much of what that is here, because the biggest issue I'm having is related to my little handheld vaporizer, not vaporizer, lighter. It's like it's the kind of propane torch that a cook uses. It works fine, but the little button here on the side will not lock the trigger down. That broke like in nearly the first use. So I have to hold that down with my finger. So but a couple of my first impressions on this are that it works good. It gets hot really quite quickly and vaporizes the oxalic acid quite quickly. But I was hoping I could fill these caps almost completely full of oxalic acid, but when I dump them in here, if you put too much, they give you this little measuring, which is probably, I guess, 1 gram per. If you put too much of this in there, the oxalic acid, instead of just quickly vaporizing, it bubbles up and then it clogs this tube prematurely. So I've started just putting one, or I'm trying to get up to 2 scoops of this in here. And on my larger colonies, I'm just putting this on, and then I'm putting 2 or 3 of these on, or at least 3 of these for one treatment on my larger colonies. You know, basically 3 scoops of this. That's a heaping. We're gonna go with that middle cap first. The little measuring scoop also serves as a way to clean your nozzle out. Yes, see that? And I will tell you that in my experience, you need to do that between every treatment. Don't forget, wear your mask. You don't want to breathe this stuff in. Some of you might ask, what about those bees over on the fence? How do they get treated? It's a great question. When you have bees in your backyard, you can actually go out at night or early in the morning and you'll get a better coverage of your treatment. But the theory is that the Varroa are mostly in the colony. They're very, personally, I don't think the Varroa hitch rides on bees unless they're coming from a place that was infested and already collapsing. I don't think I don't think it's like taking the bus. I think they get on a bee in desperation at the end of a colony's life. So if these guys just got through robbing out somebody who was collapsing, those bees on the fence could have a few Varroa mites. But normal conditions, I don't think they would. I'll try to talk through this mask a little bit. The instructions say to you want to get this, once this torch heats up, you want to put it on low. It's got a little adjustment right here on the side. And you can do multiple. Like I said, I'm having to hold this trigger down. It'd be nice if I could just lock that down and just do something else, fill my caps, whatever. And I'm going to get a new torch and do a full review on this thing. But you guys will get to see it work a little bit. See, there's a little oxalic acid residue burning off, so that lets me know it's ready. It should come out there much better than that soon. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stick it in there. I'm starting to get enough. It should come out of there quite a bit more than that. But it takes about 30 seconds to burn that off once it's really hot. See, it's coming out quite a bit more now. Just letting you guys see what it does. Okay, I think it's pretty much done its thing. And you can see that it's got some buildup right there on the end. If I don't clear that now, it will probably clog on the next treatment. So I clear it between every treatment. I'm going to go ahead and do another one just because I kind of wasted a lot showing you guys. You can see a lot of residue. This gets real hot. It's actually starting to burn me through this glove. When you know, I think my torch just ran out of fuel. I should have another one, a refill here. I treated a few hives with this while I was trying to at home, so I'm going to refill this real quick. Oh shoot, I just dumped out all my oxalic acid out of my little cap here. Put that right there. I don't know if I got any down in there. Oh yeah, I did. In fact, I overfilled it. This torch is actually, you know, besides the fact that it sticks, it's got a nice little fill indicator on it. Let that heat up again before we add. But I could imagine that if you were doing a lot of colonies and you had this thing full, they say it'll do about 20 or 30 without on one refill. I don't know if that's the case or not, but
And you could keep this lockdown and going. I could see where you could get several of these done pretty quickly. See, it's really going now, if it doesn't clog. Yeah, we're getting a good dose now. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I added some oxalic because I spilled a little bit. And a little bit did come out in liquid form right at the beginning of that, but it didn't clog the tip. So this is probably like a dose and a half of that scoop, maybe two doses. That's pretty much done its thing. There's a little residue there. You can tell when it clogs up because it'll start leaking oxalic around the cap. Like that. That's clogged. It's coming out around the cap now. All right. Nothing left to do now but put them back up.
I think I took that off too soon. I can smell that oxalic, and it's my throat is not liking it. All right, let's see if we can hang this up without crushing too many bees. All right, that's that. I hope you guys found that mildly entertaining and starting to warm up already. It's supposed to be about 104 today. So, all I have for you, Philip with RTX Honeybees. Thanks for watching.